Let's do it. Cult of hip hop. What's up, Dave?
What's up? Yo, so check this out.
What?
Imagine you're at a concert, right?
Yeah.
And you're maybe towards the front row and you
Okay.
get pointed at. So come up on stage, right?
Whoa,
I mean,
nervous.
yeah, so, if you're at a Taylor Swift concert, the worst that's going to happen is you're going to embarrass yourself and get kicked off stage for not singing well, right?
Or get some backstage passes and sing
Maybe,
hello, and,
maybe.
you never know. Is she still single?
It's I never look these things up.
I
And
always look for the ring.
always look for
There's
the
no
ring.
ring.
Oh boy! But if you're at a rap concert and you get caught up on stage,
Yeah, what's that all about?
there might be some problems you have to think about before you go up. If there's might be some.
I think I'm catching what you're throwing down.
Yeah.
Like,
Something
I
about
can't
the
talk about everything, right? I can't.
right. There might be some sensitive phrases or words you can't use per se.
No problem, right?
I mean, it's skip over it maybe. I don't know. I got this video here.
Okay.
Kendrick Lamar
Oh yeah.
likes to call people up for MAAD City. And I have a live show. Like I just think it's something worth watching and talking about.
Oh, this is a live clip.
There's a live clip.
All right, that's great. Okay,
Yeah.
and this is obviously someone's going to come on stage.
Someone's gonna come on stage.
All right, let's find out who and how
Take a look.
how this is going to go.
Make sure she don't hurt herself. What's your name? Hold on, what's your name?
Peyton.
Peyton?
Peyton.
Peyton?
Yeah, like Peyton Manning.
Make some noise for Peyton, y'all. Now, I don't mean to make this some type of war against man versus one man, but every time I bring a female on stage, it almost seems like they always outdid my homies, and I'm just being true. I'm just being true. Follow me.
Brace yourself, I'll take you on a trip down memory lane. This is not a rap about how I'm slinging crack on more cocaine. This is cold as second, plenty cognac and major pain. Not the drill sergeant, but the stress that weighing on your brain. It was me, I booked in
Yeah.
Tin roads on
Rosecrans.
It got ugly waving
Your hand.
out the window.
Check yourself.
4 years ago,
Conan.
hope euphoria can
Conan.
with society. Driver see the
First one to get killed.
see the
Light
lights
skinned nigga.
with his brains blown
Now,
out.
yeah.
At the same burger stand where
Homies hang out.
Now
Yeah.
this is not a tape record saying that he did it.
Yeah.
But ever since the day
I was looking at him different.
that was back when I was
Nah.
Joey
Back to nine.
Back to 10 on every
Every porch is fine.
We attacked
the crime.
back of there with
4 guns at a time.
with the sliding door.
Fuck us up. Fuck you shooting for. Fucking up your fucking butt.
Picking up the
Fucking butt.
picking up the stuff.
Suck a dick and die and suck
Suck
a
a bunch
butt.
of where the bullets
Coming from
AKs,
AR.
AR, yeah.
That's what mama said when we was.
Teaching out free lunch.
Oh man.
Goddamn,
Oh hell broke loose.
get my cousin back in 90.
Fuck your truth.
Roll your head in that news. You wind up
Dead
dead
on the news.
Ain't no peace
Treaty.
just piece of beaches up
To be approved.
bodies
Bodies.
on top of bodies.
Bodies.
Bodies on top of
Obvious.
Years leave the
Pouring
coroner
up between the sheets like the Ozzy.
when you hop on the
Charlie.
make sure your
Colors correct.
do you just
Your mother collect.
They say the government collect
Collect.
all of our taxes
Taxes accept.
when you in traffic. Tragic habits, that shit ain't no threat. You moving backwards. You suggest that you sleep
Sleep with a tech.
Go buy a chopper.
Have a doctor on speed dial like that. Mac City. Man down. Where you from?
Now, I just gotta say, that's a hell of a performance.
Yeah.
That is so hard. I always thought rap shows would not be very good because like live shows, because they go a million miles an hour. I mean, so good on a clean record, right?
Yeah, yeah.
You reproduce that live, you get exhausted after one track.
Yeah.
You know? That's just my thought of it. But here's this kid from the crowd, obviously a gigantic fan.
Yeah.
And knows every lyric, and, you know, I guess just using kid strength to push through it all.
Right.
I noticed she kind of put her hand up.
Right, with that word.
Right. She you know, put maybe an N out there, but she didn't put any other letters.
She didn't put the rest. And the second time she did it, Kendrick Lamar switches up that word to homie. Right.
Okay. All right.
You know, so cool, she skipped over it twice.
Right.
And yeah,
he went homie. So far so good here. This is great.
Yeah.
This is
like, what a special moment for this girl, man. You know.
Seriously, this is a way to do it. There can't be anything wrong with this. Let's finish it off.
Let's go with it.
Fuck who you know. Where your ground on stage. This MAAD City up.
Run my nigga.
And Paru's and Chris all got along.
They probably got me down by the end of the song.
Seems like the whole city go against me every time. Turn up, yeah. Go on that side. Right there, talk to the crowd, make some motherfucking noise. Yeah. Make some noise for Payne, y'all.
I was going to pull out something else, didn't you? Because you already kind of knew about this story.
I heard a story once about him bringing a girl on stage.
Yeah.
And, that was not
that wasn't that one. And I don't want to pull up that one because, I mean, obviously she's been embarrassed hard enough. There's no point, you know,
that was
counting
cool. That was really cool. See, that was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
You know, they had a blast on that.
Yeah, you could see like Kendrick Lamar is just smiling, like, yeah, you know, he just like, okay, this is, you know, good. But yeah, it's a thing, you know, that happens at shows, you know, they'll bring people up on stage and whatever. And I wanted to bring this up because, you know, there was so much controversy about it. And the first thing everybody says, well, you know, he brought a white girl off stage and just set her up. It's like, well, you see, that's not true exactly. Peyton wasn't set up.
She had
you know what I mean?
Wherewithal not to
say that word.
But it would also be like, because that other girl did and got killed.
I think that this one actually predates that one, but I could be wrong.
I would have,
you know.
I agree with you. You know, it should be obvious. You know, you could just go right over it. You know,
right? I mean, I could imagine though, like if you're, you know, I don't rap.
But you saw that crowd.
Yeah,
it was basically all white crowd.
Right? Yeah.
So they sell. You know, their albums are like Kendrick, especially. I don't know.
He crossed over, man.
I was gonna say I don't know if they use that term anymore. I always kind of hated it. But crossover, you know, he did cross over.
Yeah.
He crossed over, and he's asking you to listen to his music on the daily, which you have to learn those lyrics and everything.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And but he's spouting the N-word throughout, you know, because that's his. He can. It's his right, you know.
Yeah.
But how, you know? But then his own audience, his crossover audience, is not allowed. So I kind of see it both ways, but at the same time, this Peyton, she did it perfect, you know.
Yeah, and I mean,
she did it like you would think most everyone would.
Right. I mean, and that sparked controversy. I mean, you had like say Whoopi Goldberg, right, says, well, if you don't want people to sing it, don't put it in your music and don't get upset when they say that word, right?
Yeah.
And other people are like, there is no circumstance that you and I should ever say that word, right? And as long as we know each other, we never.
No.
I don't think I've ever heard you say it.
No.
Definitely I have not.
There's nothing close.
There's no good reason to say that word, and it's straight up just not, but then it's like, but at the same time, I can understand people's point of like, well, is that word removed, the venom removed from that word, if it's in the context of a song? You could also see
that's the whole ERA thing.
What's ERA mean?
Well, like, is it with a hard ER, the word, or is it with an A at the end?
Yeah. I see what you mean. Yeah, light? The E. Right. And, you could also see videos of like rappers, they're rapping it out and the crowd is rapping right back, and they're not upset by it. But Kendrick Lamar, he had his perspective on it, which was it took him a while to speak about it, and he just said, people told me all my life I can't get a house, I'll never get a job, I'll never get credit. I ended up getting all those things, right? But one thing I just want to keep for myself is that word, and I think that ultimately you have to respect the wishes of the individual artist. I don't know if the situation really changes like with someone else.
The one thing I want to keep for myself, then you got to quit giving it.
Yeah, I don't know. I just know I don't say it, but maybe one of these years it'll be just another word.
Yeah, but that's the thing. It's the most delicious word in the world. We all know that. It's like the way it rolls off your tongue. If you
I guess.
Where's it gonna go? Is what I'm saying. It's not just gonna disappear.
Right. I guess it doesn't roll off my tongue. I can't make myself say it,
Well, it's not about me saying it. I hear it 9 million times.
Right. Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah.
I hear the word that I cannot say more than any other word that I can say. I'm in Mississippi, dude.
Right.
Right.
I
hear it all the time,
Yeah, I mean, I hear it. I think everybody hears it. It's
everyone hears it. I think I said it once about 7-8 years ago. It was about 2:30 in the morning or something. I came back to my place, and my car was broken into. Stuff happens, But I only cared about one thing that was in there, and it was this little pocket-sized camera. It had these specific pictures on. It just meant the world to me, And
right.
It was gone. I remember going, fucking blank. And that's the first time a really dark-hearted anger yell. And it didn't feel good, but I got to tell that story to some friends I knew like a couple days later. And I don't know, they just like, they appreciated that I told them the story or something. I don't know. It was
right.
It was weird. It's like you're okay, man.
Right.
We know you, man. It's no deal.
Right. You could have been talking about anyone. It was just a straight up epithet.
It wasn't
full stop. It wasn't deliberately calling anybody in particular. There is one time I thought was kind of, a lot of people thought it was funny. I saw like a TikTok and this guy is like, say it, and every single white person is like, nope, not saying that. And so there's like a foreign dude. He's like, just say it. You want me to say it? Yeah. It's like, okay. And he just says it, but and every single, black person just says, oh, that was friggin' hilarious. They're all duetting it like, oh my God. But it's a foreigner, right? It doesn't have the same bite for them, I guess.
No, it'll never have the same bite.
Right.
And never have that.
Yeah, but that was like, I don't know, man. Like, it's just language evolves, man. Like
language evolves, and I always think of about the evolution of languages. Once upon a time, a fool, an intelligent person who can trick you, with their cunning.
Right.
Today, a fool is an idiot who gets tricked by others.
Yeah, exactly.
Completely flipped. So
right.
I'm curious.
It's like the voyeurs are actually people that like to watch people do the thing, but now it's like it's turning into people that like to be watched, or we say breast and thigh today, and that's just a hangover from back in the 1900s when you couldn't, white meat and dark meat, when you couldn't say breast and thigh. So we still say white meat and dark meat today, because of those words. So I don't know. I mean, I just feel like, at least me personally, I don't know how much, if I would ever live to see the day that I would feel comfortable saying that word, and even if it was like, okay, you know what, everybody can say it now, no big deal, I don't even think I would still say it. That's just me though.
Yeah, because we're from this time. We're just not.
Just too deep, man.
Yeah,
so
too much water for us, but it'll be curious because it's, to me, to end this or whatever, it's just like, to me, a guy who says it, right, like a white guy who says it,
right,
is obviously has race, is probably, you just straight up call him a racist if you want, but to me, he's like the dumbest idiot on the block. Like, nobody who says that word in any kind of sincerity, has any intelligence in their brain. So it's like, don't fear the racist. They're completely idiots. That's my take. They're the dumbest of us. So don't even pay them any mind, and that's. Survival of the fittest will take care of them.
I guess so, man.
That's my thought. But all right. Again, another great cult of hip hop conversation, man.